Leonidas drops the stun and drops the full ult. Oh my goodness, look at the health bars. It's a quad kill.
Should find the kill. Lunara will clean up that fight. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It is going to be Soul Shield. You gotta be kidding me. And Raw to take the 3v1. Gets one. Looking for the second. Crispy is popping off.
It's like that Blizzard may connect with 4 people.
Ball, Lady Ronin! Oh my goodness, what a chat!
That was really good.
All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to my second cast of the evening. I'm just making sure everything is set up. I think we are pretty much good to go. As you can see, we are going to Towers of Doom. It was picked up by ReGen. So tonight we're casting another Nexus division. ReGen versus Daddies. Really looking forward to seeing what both teams can bring. Again, I love casting Nexus. There's a whole lot of fun that goes on in this division. Just so much you can learn, strats, teams, and all in all, it's just a really fun, exciting thing to cast. I am going to let them know that I am ready so they can start whenever they want. I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening this evening. Looking forward to what's about to unfold. Hopefully my predictions for the teams do work. I spent my off time going over it, so I think I got it fixed. We shall see. As you can see, the bans while we're waiting, we have Braxis Holdout and Battlefield of Eternity for ReGen, and Dragonshire and Sky Temple for Daddies. Now we're just waiting for them to get into it, and we will get all this starting. And we are getting into the draft, so let's go, everybody. All right, here we are. ReGen versus Daddies, Towers of Doom. For those who don't know, I'm Sparhawk. I'm your caster. Here's my ugly face. And when I welcome you all to the stream, it should be an exciting one. And yeah, let's see what is in store for us. Smartin BJK, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. I mean, I'm gonna stream a lot of NGS games. Like, I'm gonna be picking up. My usual goal is to stream 5 days a week. Sometimes I'll do doubles, like I am tonight. To make up for nights that I'm either practicing, I have a game, or I'm just otherwise busy. So yeah, please leave a follow and be notified. I'll be streaming quite often, and I appreciate each and every one of you who tune in. It means the world to me. So yeah, right away we have a double tank ban with the Joe and the Garrosh. I mean, 2 really strong tanks on this map, so I obviously have no objections to either one of those being taken out of the picture. Teams are on the wrong side? What do you mean? Like, so Daddies is like Showpuff and them? Oh. Okay, give me 1 second. So that should be better then. Let me know if I have it right this time. I think I do. We have a Regar and a new ban. So definitely locking down the tanks. So Big Muff McGruff, am I right? Daddies are on the left, and ReGen should be on the right. So hopefully that's correct now. Thank you for pointing that out to me. I'm, like I say, I'm new to a lot of the Nexus teams. So, I mean, if you didn't say anything, I would have had this going till the end. And our first pick, we have a Tychus, followed by Anduin Zul'jin. I like Anduin Zul'jin, 2 really strong, a strong healer, and definitely a strong DPS. Zul'jin just seems to pull off nastiness everywhere he goes. Alright, let's see the 2-3. It's going to be a Malthael and a Malfurion. Malthael, great for the double soak if you want to run that strategy. On a Pale Horse, gives them tons of value to go and just wave, like, double soak. I mean, so to counter that, I could see maybe a Hogger, maybe a Leoric. I don't know if Diva gets played at this level. As Stitches, so again, just really locking out the tanks. It's really going to put into like an ETC May. I mean, Muradin's still up. Leoric. The Lich King is still up. Arthas. Dahak being banned. So, taking away the global. So now I think Cat Daddies will pick up their tank now. Yeah, ETC Tassadar. Really good. Tass is just really good with the ETC slide with that wall. If you go Psystorm, Electric Fence can just make it really dangerous, especially with Zul'jin to follow up on. All right, so we've got Diablo. Oh yeah, I forgot about Diablo. So we have Diablo, Li Ming. Very standard comp by ReGen. Nothing too extraordinary. Basically a standard comp on the side of Cat Daddies as well. Let's see who their offlaner is going to be. I mean, Leo can give a lot of value. Diva, Sonya. Oh, and they're going to do the Falstead. I like it. I really like it. All right. So, let's sit back. Let's enjoy. As we get into the game, please let me know if the game volume is too loud or too quiet. I can adjust that. As well as if my mic is too loud or too quiet. I can adjust that as well. All right. Let us load in to the game and get game 1 started. All right, starting off for Cat Daddies, we have Shopuff on Zul'jin, Grax on Tassadar, Krazen on ETC, Tai on Falstead, and Yuji on Anduin. And for ReGen, we have Altanian on Tychus, Defender on Malfurion, Jubilis on Malthael, Brainer on the Diablo, and Splash rounding out the damage on the Li Ming. I will start a poll so you guys can predict who's going to win. All you have to do is be a follower, you get channel points, and then you just bet with them. Right? I think I have that fixed. If it doesn't work, then I'll just have to not do it. Oh, come on, let's load in. Let's load into the game. Let's load in. Oh, somebody's having slowness issues. There we go. All right, let's get game 1 started of this best of 3 Nexus division. Cat Daddies versus ReGen. Let's go to the center.
Prepare yourself for battle.
Let's zoom out. Let me start my prediction. See if I have that fixed or not. Who wins game 1? Alright, I seem to have gotten that fixed. Alright, let's get into the game, get some volume for everybody. And we're having a static charge build on the Tassadar. Slightly surprised at that. Gathering Storm. We have Sleep. A little bit of an engage at the bottom. Looks like Malthael's right away on that double soak. See, I like this. It allows, you know, the 4-man to just do what they want to do. A bit of a focus on the Ming. A lot of poke. Oh, first blood goes on to Zul'jin. And then ETC. The Yeet of Fate goes out by Yuji to save the Tassadar. And right away there's a camp invade. The ReGen just coming out slamming. Once the only downside was Zul'jin. You pop his Armani and get the you lose the health, but you do that such damage. It's so worth keeping or doing. But it leaves you vulnerable, very vulnerable. The Zul'jin's back in it now. ETC coming in. Diablo slides out. Li Ming poking from a distance. Say ReGen is either going to give this up, or are they going to fight for it? They're giving it up. Malthael coming in. Falset's flying in. Zul'jin gets caught out again. They did lose the camp, but it was really no never mind. Another Yeet of Faith to save the ETC. The ETC went prog rock. Four seconds to the altars are activated. Altars are up now. A bit of a lockdown. Malfurion gets obliterated. And with that happening, ReGen is backing off. Gonna give up second altar shots. Early in the game, everybody who plays Towers of Doom knows it's literally not over until that last shot hits your core. Because myself, as well as many other people, have stories. Oh, 1 second. Brander's rooted. Diablo goes down. He doesn't have the soul, so he has no survival. Li Ming in a world of trouble. She's gonna go down. Trading kills 3 for 3. Both teams just fishing for blood, that's for sure. Zul'jin and Anduin on camp right away. Both teams with 3 kills. Slight level advantage. Very slight. For the side of ReGen. Root, sleep, and can't eat a faith when you're dead. ETC goes down. Two altars spawning top, so they're going to make quick work of this. Now, normally, you know, you're at this point where you just trade the altars. Usually. Some teams will play aggressive though. Alright, so sending that camp bottom. So either they have to deal with it,
The time is now, heroes. Claim the altars in my name.
and they are just going to trade. That's the norm. Diablo caught. Big stun onto the EGC though. Chastise misses by the Anduin. They do have Calamity by the Li Ming. ETC. Oh, Mosh Pit done right away. Diablo goes down again just as he gets his souls. Tazdingo gets popped. Tychus gets put out of position. ETC goes down. Task goes down. It's a bloodbath. 3 for 2. Holy, these guys, when they engage, the people just die. Really impressive to watch, I have to say. Just want to take a look at, and oh no, ETC didn't, I'm sorry, Diablo, oh, we have a pause. So give me 1 second. Let's go to here while we figure out what's going on. Oh, looks like it was just a miss button click. Alright, we'll be getting right back into the game right away. They're just throwing some jokes to each other. Alright, let's get right back into it. Malthel just doing work in the double soap, so is Falstead.
Take the altars and put an end to the grave keeper.
Alright, here's the bottom one. Malthael's coming down. Odin's being popped. Can't get the stop. Gus goes out. Diablo just firing breath weapons out there. Do they have those in trap? No, Yida Face saves him. ETC in a world of trouble though. He's not getting out. Malthael goes down. Tassadar goes down. Oh, he caught him. He caught the Falstead. He doesn't have Gus. Falstead goes down. Nice catch by the Diablo. Brainer, man, that was he knew his limits. He just tagged the tail end of that chicken. Quick camp steal. Malthael, right back to double soaking. 13s are on. They're on now almost a level advantage. Focusing on to the variant. I mean Anduin. Anduin goes down. Mosh Pit catches 2 though. That's going to kill Tychus. Tazdingo gets popped. Eight minutes in, 11-7 kills in favor of ReGen. Teams are coming back, but it will give them time to get their camp. Also spawning in the mid.
Lay claim to the altars.
Looks like they're trying to get a gank onto the Malthael. quick channel. They're going to be able to get down and stop these sappers from getting through. The race to 16, slight advantage, well, about a level lead for ReGen. Net captures, Light Bomb captures Brainerd. He's a stacked Diablo though, so he's got the hit points. He's okay with this. ETC catches him. I think that's a cleanse. Malthael's down here. Looks like they're going to focus on DTC. He's rooted, he's sleep, he's unstoppable. Breath weapon. Tazdingo has to get popped. I think they're going to catch him anyway. That's 3. And this should be
swift.
4.
Do not let the Gravekeeper's cronies reach the altars before you.
They do get it.
Red team has destroyed.
Brainerd just making sure that Malthael is able to channel successfully. Able to do so.
Doom.
So now we're at 23 to 21. They are going to get bottom as well, so that's going to be an extra another 5 shots. That'll put them slightly in the lead.
I will not return to those wretched mines.
Hey Magnetic,
The Raven
welcome to
Lord
the stream.
will not keep me from this realm. Show the Raven Lord the extent of my power.
Looks like they're going to focus ETC here. I mean, Diablo. Missed him. Oh, Tastar goes down. Anduin goes down.
I'm open to my tunnel as well.
The rest managed to escape. Again, that's going to give the Sapper camp over to the side of ReGen. (21 to 18). Our other core shots. 16 to 7. An almost 2-level lead for the side of ReGen. They get ETC pinned. Tazdingo gets popped. Oh, Tassadar with a really good wall. Tychus and Li Ming overextended trying to get that kill onto Tas. Oh, sorry.
The altars have risen. Activate them.
That's what I like about Towers of Doom. You know, it's anyone's game. Diablo in a bit of trouble here. Doesn't have the dive. It's all Fire Stomp built.
Fire upon the Gravekeeper.
You're losing your touch, Raven Lord.
Meanwhile, up top, we're starting to get pressure put on the top fort as well. They're going to quickly recap the bottom tower. It makes people feel good. Now it's reset back to normal. So right now, Cat Daddies is looking to want to fight, I think. They want to try to get a gank. to get Malthael. Big mosh. Malthael does go down. Anduin goes down. Gust goes out. Because Dingo gets popped. Big body block going on. Diablo sacrifices himself. Doesn't have souls. That's a full death, but that's 4 for 1. In 24 seconds. They're going to go right on boss here. And if you're new watching the stream, please leave a follow. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps me greatly. I really appreciate it. I do cast a lot of... I will be casting a lot of NGS matches. I always do. I try to cast up to 5 days a week. Sometimes I do double headers. Oh, so they do not have... Falstad uses Wind Tunnel just to stay safe. But that's going to be good game. GG going over to the side of ReGen for game 1. What a quick match. 15 minutes. 21 to 12 were the kills total. Let's look at the stats here. What do we have? We have 92,000 for the Zul'jin. Top damage. Tychus with 41. Li Ming with 58. But the kills, I mean, Zul'jin with 7 kills, did his part. Tychus got 7, Li Ming got 8. I mean, 33,000 by the Anduin, 69,000 by the Malf. Great job on the Malfurion for numbers like that. Yeah, what a quick, exciting first game. All right, so that goes to there. Let's change our screen. And I will be right back while we wait for our second map. Put some music on. All right, and we are going to get right into the action of game 2. Both teams seem ready to go. Oh, wait, let me do this. We are going to Infernal Shrines. And that was picked by ReGen. Oh, I gotta change the logos. All right, let's get back in now that everything's fixed. Sorry about that. And again, for those who don't know, I'm Sparhawk. I'm your host and caster for the evening, and this is my ugly face. I know, I need a shave. My wife keeps telling me I need one. So we have a first ban of Stukov, really great on his Infernal Shrines with his low blow potential. And we have a Joanna ban. Nothing wrong with that. Really strong hero, especially on this map, which gets level 20. Let's see. What do we have for a second ban? Are they going to lock out the tanks again? Just keeping the Anu Barak away. Let's see the second ban as we get into the picks for ReGen, who are currently up 1-0. And it's going to be a Hogger ban, smart ban, especially on this map. Still a lot of other heroes that can get value, but Hogger can just rock and roll all day inside shrines, and he just keeps killing them. So first pick, what does Cat Daddies want to lock down? They are locking down the Rhaegar. So now we have 1-2 for the side of ReGen. Malfurion and Vala. I like the Vala pick here. There's lots of ways you can go. Hungering Arrow, multi-shot, and you can get mass value with it. Before we go into our second set of bans, we have the 2-3 picks of Cat Daddies. Looks like they're going to take the Junkrat and the Cassia. Junkrat, always good. Poke for days. Boops people off of shrines. Catches somebody out. I mean, it can usually be the end of the person. What I like about casting lower division games is there's always that game where that Junkrat has that trap down and where he wants to blow a person up to finish them, and they end up saving their lives because they boop them somewhere safe. So we have Malthael being banned out on the side of ReGen. And the last ban for the side of Cat Daddies is going to be... Oh, and it's the Garrosh again. So they just don't want to face the Gary. Now I wonder if ReGen is okay to not take their tank, or if they're going to take a tank. May would be strong here. Diablo, of course, is very strong here. Lots of places to hit. So there's the Diablo and the Urel. Whoever is in the off lane is going to have a hard time. Urel, one of the few heroes I don't play. Not very good at her whatsoever. I definitely give my props to the people who do know how to play her, and I've seen some like she can, one of the few heroes who can dive into trouble, cause mischief, and then jump away. And we have a May and Thrall are the final picks for the side of Cat Daddies. Good comp. I have nothing bad I can say about it. I'm thinking they're going to go, I'm thinking Earthquake Thrall here. Just for the Riptire follow-up and bouncy lightning. And we finish with a Kale Thaws. Oh, I like that as a mage player. Alright, so here are our teams. Who do I think won the draft? I don't know. I think I'm going to have to call this one even. I like the comp that ReGen has. But Cat Daddies definitely have all the tools to win this match. So let's get into the game. Introduce people to the audience. And have ourselves a game too. Alright, for the side of Cat Daddies, we have Grax on Cassia, Krazen on May, Shoepuff on Junkrat, Ty on Thrall, Yuji on Rhaegar. And for ReGen, we have Altanian on Vala, Brainer on Diablo, Jubilus on Urel, Defender on the Malfurion, and Splash playing the Kale Thaws. I like Kale Thaws. Good point control, can really help with the lockdown. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I see the tools of what Cat Daddies wants to bring, and I think they have the tools to win this. I think we could be going to a game 3. Alright, let's get to the middle. Let's zoom out. Give me a second while I start a poll for game 2. While we load into get this game ready to go. Alright, there's the prediction. Back to the game. Oh, and we have a pause right away. We had an accidental spillage of a beverage, so we just need a moment. Oh, I can't tell you. We'll have to wait, and if the team wins, we can find out. I don't like to spread dirt on my fellow NGS players. I'll tell what's kind of going on, but that's about it. So this might take a second or two. Well, I'll have to turn down the in-game volume when we get into it too. I have to remember that. Yes, you can definitely laugh at them later. And apparently Soda is now on the phone. So now there's a sticky phone. That's horrible. When you spell soda on your cell phone. That's just wrong. I think we're going to get back into it rather shortly. I don't want to start music. Just because. And for those who are just joining the stream, we're just in a we had a soda spillage emergency, so we're just getting that settled, and then we'll get back into the game. Ooh, soda between the toes. Looks like they're about to be ready. I see the person in question speaking. It looks like we're getting ready. It looks like we are going to be getting into the game.
I'm not looking for a fight.
Alright, so let's get back to here.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
Let's get back into the game.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Zoom
1.
out.
To arms.
Alright, so now at least it happened before the game actually started, so there's no major impact. May fishing for a lockdown. Big explosion. Diablo in a bit of trouble here. Diablo goes down. Focusing onto the May. Popping her unstoppable. I don't think she's going to get away though. Nice boot by the Junkrat. Oh, Vala comes from the side and just snipes May. Just want to check my game volume. Oh, that looks like it's going to be a little loud. I'm just going to turn this down. If the volume is too low, just let me know, and I'll turn it back up. ReGen on their camp right away. Cat Daddies took the bottom camp. Smart choice. Again, trying to pick on the Diablo. He's not fully stacked yet, so Navala's going fire at will. Everything else looks rather normal. Head up to middle. Kel'Thas just throwing bombs on out there. They're trying to zone him out. Oh, they have the maid. Do they have her trapped? She slept. She does get her unstoppable out though. Rainer, nice dive onto the minion to save himself. First shrine is going to be activated shortly. The Rhaegar getting soaked bottom. Junkrat trying to keep pressure in mid. Thrall hurts back. Trap slave by Junkrat. Steep root misses. 7-2. What do we have? Rolling Thunder. Diablo in a bit of trouble again. Gets booped away. Nice jump onto another minion. Does he have a sippy cup? Looks like he does. 20-7. It was a Mountain Dew. That was the culprit. So, first Punisher, though it's going to be a frozen Punisher, goes over to the side of Cat Daddies. Now the good thing with this frozen Punisher is for the first Punisher, it's going to get a bit more work done because of what it does. Oh, they're able to get him Diablo again. They almost capture Castia. Manages to get away though. Another focus onto Brainer. He's not quite stacked. Ural comes up. Looks like they're focusing on the KT. He's going to manage to get away. Both teams are going to hit level 10 about the same time. Both under camp. Faster is Cat Daddies to get theirs. So they're going to head bottom. Urel's coming down. Tens do come online first. We have Rocket Ride, we have Bouncy Ball, Ball Lightning, Ice Wall, Earthquake, like Sundering, and Ancestral. And for the side of ReGen, we have Strafe, Apocalypse. Urel hasn't decided yet. Maybe Ardent Defender, Twilight Dream, and Pyroblast. Cat Daddy's definitely coming out to play this game. Ice Wall goes out, Ball Lightning gets stopped. Rocket Ride does some damage. Pyro goes out. Ancestral goes out. Second Shrine is being called upon. 15 seconds. I totally agree with you, Magnetic. Their Cat Daddies are definitely off to a much more aggressive and successful start. I love how they grab their camp now, so that's going to be pushing. They're now going to come down and crash. And we do have Sacred Ground. Oh, there's the sleep. Diablo caught with his APOC. That's a Cassia dead. I like what Diablo's doing. Just eating traps. $33 for the side of ReGen. 35. They are going to get this. It's a Mortar Punisher. Pushing bottom. You're all going up to top. Gonna get the wall. And that's about it. Ice Wall catches Diablo. Thrall coming down. Focusing onto the Malfurion. Thrall goes down. Good counter. Invading onto their camp. The ReGen starting to find their footing back in the game. Brainerd does not. Brainerd goes down. But he didn't steal the camp. Ancestral goes out. KT in a little bit of trouble. Not much though. You get smacked away by a Urel slam. Kel'Thas going for the cooldown reduction on his bombs. Oh, they're look. Do they? I think they might have KT trapped here. But they turn it around. Rhaegar goes down. Vala goes down. Cassia goes down. Malfurion goes down. 3 against Urel's working. No, she's not. She's just going to keep soaking, get 16. KT's going to back off, give them camp. You're totally right, Meg. That was a good ice wall. And it was a shame that it did cancel out. Junkrat was spreading, so bombs everywhere. Kel'Thas in a little bit of trouble here. Kel'Thas gets picked off. Ice Wall goes out, misses. Another Shrine is active. With Gelthos down, there's not a lot they can do. Just clear and soak. Both teams at 16. About a half level lead for the side of Cat Daddies. Now they're going to push for fort here. Try and balance it out. And I think they are. Agger Bombs, thank you for the follow. It's an Arcane Punisher, and it's going to be pushing towards Keep. Rhaegar goes down, May goes down, focusing on Cassia. The jump stalls, Sundering comes out. They're just going to burn this Immortal right outside the wall. It's still going to do some serious damage. Those 2 kills though just totally forces Cat Daddies to back off. Diablo stacked again. They do have the opportunity for an invade here. Double camp. Oh, they're going to go bottom. Take that camp. Smart call. URL going to clear that camp that's top. Still get their siege camp. It's a 5v4 in the mid. Urel's coming down now. So it looks like there's going to be an engage. Traps and bombs everywhere. Urel has 20, so 20's online for ReGen first. 7-7 tied in kills. Structural advantage is definitely on the side of Cat Daddies. Yeah, I have 3 cats myself, so I totally love the name. 100% for it. 20s for both teams now. Unstoppable gets popped. Ancestral goes out. Rocket Ride goes. Cassia goes down. Malfurion goes down. Big focus on the Thrall. Thrall goes down. We tried the Riptire. Did not work. Diablo going back. Diablo's back now, and he's fully sold, so... Ice Wall still up. Ice Wall misses. Rocket Ride goes out. No damage taken. Cassia's back up. Thrall's up in a couple seconds. Looks like this is going to be a Mortar Punisher going down mid. It looks like it should... A lot of damage being put on this fort, trying to even out structures here. Good stun with the fire. Fire's just spreading. You gotta be careful of that. And they do get keep wall. They get an ice wall onto the Ural. No damage done though. Both teams able to back away. That's cool. Yeah, I used to have 4, but ooh, Junkrat takes 2 out with Rocket Ride. Malfurion and Diablo. Kalthos goes down. Diablo's back because he had souls. Urel's running. Oh, gonna make it out though. Sacrifices herself to the Riptire. Three dead. Are Cat Daddies looking to end here? I mean, they have 1 catapult. They have 10 seconds. Ice Ball misses. But they do get first keep of the game. And they are going to invade camp. 12-9 in favor for kills inside of Cat Daddies. And Cat Daddy's just gonna paint the map blue. Now ReGen's gonna have to, they have to watch that top lane. Both teams roaming as 5.
Red team's core is under attack.
Oh, sorry. Oh, big ice wall catches 3. Rocket Ride's going to catch and is going to kill Malfurion. He wasn't inside his circle. Diablo goes down. They do get a counter kill onto Rhaegar. Kalthos in a world of hurt. Catapults did die on core. Now they have 2 camps pushing mid. And those gnolls are just going to be throwing. Still minimum 10 seconds before Malfurion's back, so I think this keep is a goner. They're taking a bit of damage though. I don't think they can. It won't be a core attempt, so they are going to give ReGen the opportunity to fight their way back into it if they can. Alright, I'm going to leave this. Because the play is, this is the fight. There are catapults on core. Ice Wall goes out, catches Diablo. $26-4 in favor of Cat Daddies. Remember, Diablo isn't stacked. Oh, before it could go off. Luckily, it's on a short cooldown now. Kel'Thas in a bit of trouble in the background. Rhaegar goes down. 27-18. This Punisher is going to be going over to the side, and it's going to be an Arcane Punisher going over for ReGen. Diablo is going to clear back. Smart. He needs souls anyway. They're trying to draw it. Successfully, I might add. You get fort. Core has catapults on it. They are not going to last, but they are going to do some damage. Big Ice Wall in the meantime. The shield is regrowing, so they take no damage. What a close fight. Structurally, I mean, it's all in favor of Cat Daddies. Top camp's grabbed by both teams, so that's going to cancel it out. Looks like the fight's going to be over the siege camp here. Here comes the invade. Ancestral goes off. Living Bomb goes. They do get that. They do get their camp though. And a whole couple of abilities used. Ancestral being on cooldown, something they don't really want to contend with. Urel just being a pain. I'll come right back to this fight. Yeah, they are dealing with each other. ReGen being aggressive here. Ice Wall goes out. It's going to catch two. Cassia has the bomb on her. Two camps are now pushing towards core. There's a lot of pressure facing ReGen right now. And now it's taking core damage. Core damage is happening, and it's happening fast. Bella tries to get back in time. 15, 8. I don't think it's going to be enough. 3-0. Good game. Cat Daddies. Kept them stalled long enough. Able to pull out the W. What a good game. Just let the map itself do its work. With catapults and camps. 15 to 13 are kills. Junkrat at 122,000. Val at 118,000. Great damage. Both healers break over 100,000. Wow. Who do I think? Who's my MVP? Oh, man. I think I'm going to have to go with the Reg. I think Yuji with the Ancestrals were really on point. Although I could have an argument for May. Because some of those ice walls were really on point to help set up the team. But, yeah, let's change our screen and show off some winners here. Alright, and while we wait for the next lobby, I will be right back. Enjoy some music. While we're waiting, I'll also finish off my prediction. It's going to be a big, exciting Game 3, that's for sure. And as you can see, we are going to Alterac Pass for our third and final map of the evening. All right, so just waiting for the teams to get going and we'll get this underway for the third and final match. I let them know that I'm ready. I'm really excited to go into Alterac Pass. Man, you can play this so many ways. But if you let it snowball, it just turns into a big mess. All right, looks like teams are readying up. We should get into this draft right away. All right, let's get into the draft. They're starting right away, so let's go. All right, for our third and final map of the evening. Series tied at 1, Nexus Division, Week 1, NGS, Season 13. All comes down to this. Love it. Gotta love it. Really excited to see what the teams bring out. All Track Pass, I mean, it's a fun map to play, but if you don't play it right, it's just gonna hurt you. And I'm sure anybody who plays on teams knows this. But I was really excited. I really liked what Cat Daddies did last game. They had a game plan. They stuck to it. And it worked out really, really, really well for them. So, a really good job by them. Well, I will do one for Game 3 when the game starts. So, you can always have the option. You always have the chance to vote again. So, we have Joanna and Anubarak band. 2 tanks that I would totally not expect to see on this map because of their strength. Gary being taken away. We have Diablo taken away again. I know a lot of teams, like, Diablo is strong, don't get me wrong. Oh, the first pick Junkrat, so they want the control. Can absolutely respect that. Absolutely respect that. So what do you have for 1-2 for the side of Cat Daddies? This third and final game. I'm excited. I hope you guys are all excited. But I'm excited to see how this is going to go. Tassadar, Anduin. 2 strong picks. We have Ragnaros. Now it's going to help with certain lanes. That's for sure. Strong offlaner. And the Rhaegar. They will have the Ancestral, if that's what they want. Hey, Miss Wind Up Bird. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. So we have a Muradin ban. Muradin's a good one. He can cause a lot of havoc. He dives the back line. He can definitely rip a Tassadar apart. That's the final band, and it's going to be May. So a lot of tanks, in fact, 6 tanks banned by both teams. So we have what, ETC, we have Varian, we have Arthas, could run Azul, Sonya, Kira. A 4-man Kira could be really dangerous. And if she goes off to soak her own lane, I mean, really strong in clearing waves too. Nothing wrong with that pick at all. So it's a matter of tanks. Which tank do you want to lock? And they're going to take the Blaze. Blaze Li Ming. They have poke for days on the side of ReGen. Like, they have, like, super poke. So what tank are they going to take? And they are taking ETC for Cat Daddies. I can respect that. Egger bomb. I was thinking the same thing, you know. A Syndragosa on this map would be super strong. You literally just push through whatever you are attacking. But is not to be. Alright, let us get into the game. Alright, for game 3, this at Nexus division for NGS. Best of 3, we have Tassadar played by Grax, Krazen on ETC, Shoepuff on Kira, Tai on Sonya, Yuji playing that Anduin again. Oh, and for ReGen, Altanian on Junkrat, Jubilus on the Ragnaros, Defender on Rhaegar, Brainer on Blaze, and Li Ming playing the Splash. Let's get to the middle. Let's zoom out. Let me start my prediction for game 3. There it is. All right, let's give this a bit of a, I'll give it 2 minutes. All right, let's get back to the game. Let's get here so you can have some volume. I think the volume should be good for in-game. Again, make your predictions, use your points. You can win a ton. Leave a follow. I cast a lot of NGS games. Alright, 34 seconds in. Rag being cut off by ETC. Big jump onto Shoepuff. He's going to be able to get away. I don't think he's going to get away. There's nowhere to go. Boot back. First blood. Kira's dead. And denied a bunch of experience globes in the process. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Anduin able to pick them up. Keep them back in their experience. Camp started. Magnetic, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Tass and Kira. Tassadar going static charge again. Nothing else out of the ordinary. Guitar Hero. Wow, that's a surprise. Not really a big one, but still a surprise. Li Ming, popping bottom against Kira. I don't think Rag wins against the Sonya, not early game. Meanwhile, bit of damage being put on mid wall by Cat Daddy. I am definitely looking forward to it. I like playing Kira. Kira's gonna be really strong, so when people bring her out, I'd love to see what they can do with her. First objective is being called. It's not gonna mean anything. Oh, there's the catch, there's the slow, there's the stun. Now they got to get her out. She's going to get out okay. Yida Face saves her. Cat Daddies gets their first blood on a kill on Li Ming. Really nice setup by Crazen. Coming in with that ETC to get that stun off. They get Sonya. They have her trapped. Spinning to win. Spinning to win. Not spinning enough. And they'll be having a seismic slam build by the Sonya player. Trying to put some pressure on without. Kira, the self-heal. See the strategy. Both teams really just seeming to, I mean, if they can get a channel, they'll take it, but for the most part, it's just a matter of waiting till 10. There's a stun. This is just sided by Kira. Bunch of damage onto Blaze. In a bit of trouble. In a lot of trouble. Blaze goes down. Anduin gets credit. Nice task wall. The electro fence separating Junkrat. Junkrat's going to go down too. The first channel starts by Cat Daddies. So far, Magnetic, you are right. I am really liking this Shoe Puff's Kira. And they are going to get first channel on their way to 10. Gonna try and grab their camp really quick to help defend in mid. Smart idea. Rag can totally defend. He should have trait so he can defend top. About a half a level lead. 10s are now online. We have Final Strike. We have Leap. And the rest are waiting to see. We have Light Bomb. We have Black Hole. ETC is still deciding. I mean, this is totally the option for a stage dive game. Ragnaros dies up top. I'm sorry I missed it. Big focus on the brainer. Bottom's cleared. Top is not. Mid's about to get cleared. Rag throwing a lava wave bottom to push that lane back out. ETC still hasn't chosen. We have Riptire, we have Lava Wave, we have Ancestral, we have Bunker, we have Wave of Force for the side of ReGen. And ETC is going stage dive. And that's a really smart call to hold that ultimate and wait. You know, you don't... The team did need... Oh. Blaze able to get away. I was going to say I almost had him caught for a second. 4 to 2 kills. Structural advantage, 1 fort down. So that's going to begin slow catapult pressure in top lane. Kira's keeping that lane pushed out. Rag matching up with Sonya. Kira looks like she's coming in for a sneak attack from the side. The side's against it. Stun. Electric fence. Bunker goes down. Riptire goes out. They're pecking on Kira. They do get Kira. Sonya spins to win. Gets out of there. ReGen manages a kill. 10 seconds for objective. So they'll have about a 10-second break. So they should be able to get some channels. Rag using the lava wave to clear top. Tastar goes down. That's 2. So this channel is definitely going to go over to the side of ReGen. The back and forth game this is. Tass is out of it. Experience lead changes over to the side of ReGen. Ten seconds. I don't think they can stop the channel. 1 minion. 1 minion stop the channel. Cat Daddy's turning it around. Everybody's here. Final strike goes out. Leap goes out. Bunker gets dropped. Light bomb gets 2. Riptire going in. Blaze goes down. Rag is down. Channel started for the side of Cat Daddies. Making a really nice comeback here in this game. Gets their experience lead back again. Kill advantage back on their favor. $12 seconds left. The whole team is coming in now. 5 seconds. I don't think they can stop this. The second set of Stormpike guards or generals, lieutenants, knights, Stormpike knights go over to the favor of Cat Daddies again. So they'll definitely get some serious pressure here. Like, forts will be gone. And Cat Daddy's just backing off, knowing they're going to have 16s. Both come online at the same time. Very even games, for sure. You're 100% right. But I still think this bottom fort is going down. Rag hopping in. Gets interrupted up by ETC. Stage dive coming in. Chasing after Rag. Knockback. Gets spooked over the wall. Can they show his traps? Can they catch him? They do. Kira goes down. Man, this is just back and forth. Meanwhile, top is taking top damage. Tastar goes down. So this is definitely going to give them boss control if they want. It looks like they are working their way to boss as we speak. The boss will get some work done. Won't get major work done, but it'll get some. Right away, Cat Daddies rotates to top. know it's there. Coming in, they are able to leash. They do get it leashed. No, they're going to try and fight for it. And a nice boss deal by ReGen. Cat Daddies just didn't want to take the chance of losing it. So now you're going to have a boss. Already took out the bottom fort. So now it's about what kills you can get. Camp doing work in mid. It's got to get cleared up. Boss is being taken care of. Both bosses off. Kira gets a rag kill in the mid. Sorry I missed that. Rag down 50 seconds. That's a long time to be down. They're just going to try and get their soak. Try and get themselves to 20. They do get the channel. 20 seconds till rag. So they will have time to fight here. Oh, they were able to interrupt that one minion. They stopped the channel. Rag is back. Rag's coming in. He's online. I really think oh well, it did reset. Now he's sending a second one mid. ReGen looking for an engage here. Riptire going out. Gets kill on the Anduin. They're gonna get a channel started. Stage dive coming in. Here's the engage. Big black hole. Ancestral goes on the Rengar. Junkrat in a bit of trouble. Trying to get some damage out though. Nice bunker. Rag able to get away. Splash tried to go for the kill, didn't quite get it. You have Kira trapped in the back line though. So Rag's going to be able to stall here. "51 seconds without Kira." Both teams grabbing their camp. I mean, structurally, the map is still in favor for Cat Daddies. They have 2 forts up, whereas ReGen has none. However, that'll change if they can manage to get these guys. Taz stalling. Grax in a great spot to throw his walls and such out. All heroics except for Lava Wave are available. Yeet of Faith, save Krasen. Here's the engage, Wave of Force. Can't get the kill on the task though. So take a look here. No catapults yet. Well, it looks like they have Ragnaros up top. Stage dive to get out of safety. Leap to get out of safety. Black hole catches. Ancestral goes out. Sonya trying to get channel. Manages to get it. But at what cost? Anduin goes down. Kira looks like she's about to die. Manages to get away. And that stun should finish it. Meanwhile though, Sonya and ETC wreck out Li Ming. So 2-2. The only downside is they lost their healer. To the side of Cat Daddies. Rags up in 2 seconds. Riptire coming out, looking for Sonya. Oh, they get her. Chasing the Tassadar. Nice fence. Nice Heat of Faith. And ReGen's gonna have this one. They have the waves pushed really well. I think they're just gonna even out map structures. You're exactly right. You gotta E in when you go Calamity. There is no fear. Alright, big push into mid. So mid fort's gonna go down. I don't know if Rag has a straight up. Oh, if they can get a kill here, no, that they don't. ETC, a little bit caught out. Stage dive happens. ETC gets rooted. Ancestral goes off, ETC goes down. Death Mosh comes out though. That's gonna get a kill. That's Tassadar. ETC Tassadar for Rhaegar. Rhaegar's doing his thing. Two dead. If they can get this keep down, this could be game. Possibly. They do save their fort. Meanwhile, up top, I mean, they could take a boss here. I think they could definitely go for it. I think they're going to try for it. Stage dive is up. How quick can they burn this boss, and how soon does Cat Daddies realize what's about to happen? Tass on his way up. That boss is off the map. Cat Daddy's going to catch him right here. Here's the leap. Good cleanse. Oh, Li Ming just misses. The Riptire goes out. Doesn't hit anybody. But knowing they have to deal with that top boss, that boss is definitely taking heat. And they are letting that boss, he's almost dead, so he's not going to survive. This boss, on the other hand. So here's the play. If ReGen can pull this off, they can win this game. But good wipe. Everything's in the other direction. There's Channel, there's Leap, there's Cleanse. Ancestral goes out, Final Strike, doesn't get anything. Light Bomb misses. ETC goes down, Deathmosh happens, nobody doesn't catch anybody. Boss is doing work. 2 keeps down. Boss can end. They can end here. 3 keeps down. They can rush this. If they wanted to. If they get one more kill here. Anduin goes down. That's it. This is going to be a good game. Going over to the side of ReGen. What a game. Oh, it was so back and forth. 15 to 10 were kills, 25-25 were level. You can turn the light off. Really well played by both teams. I mean, 119,000 by Rhaegar. Great job. Anduin at 79. 72 and 70,000 for Kira and Tass. Really like the Kira play. 79,000 for the Junkrat. 76 for the Li Ming. Absolutely nothing to be like. I mean, it was such a great series. It was so back and forth. Those two are going to definitely be rivals coming up, that's for sure. All right, let's go to here. Let me update our map scores. Perfect. And I am joined by Brainer. Congratulations. How's the team feeling?
Good, really good. Thank you.
So, I mean, that was one hell of a series, I have to say. I mean, that was so back and forth. Were you glad? Was the team glad they were able to pull off the victory in the end?
Oh yeah. Definitely game 3 was pretty. We were pretty confident towards the end. We knew why we lost game 2, and we had an opportunity to lose game 3 in the exact same way, and we consciously made a decision to not do that, and then we ended up winning, so it worked out. It
worked out well. All right, well, let's start off with the first one. Let's go Towers of Doom. You guys picked the map. You guys played it really well. They started off with a bit of an advantage, but you guys pulled it off. did you get everything you were hoping for when you did your draft? Because there were tanks being banned left, right, and center.
Oh yeah. No, I knew that they weren't going to ban Diablo. I mean, there were a couple tanks, not to give all of them away, but there were a couple tanks that weren't banned that I would have been just fine playing. The tank bans were more for their team to choke their tank player.
Right.
And we got everything we wanted. All of the draft went exactly the way we wanted it to on both sides, like what they picked and what we picked, and the game kind of reflected that, right?
Oh, it totally did. I mean, all 3 maps were so close. It could have went either way. I mean, wow. I really liked
Thank you.
Your Towers of Doom. You guys played a really strong map, and I think the Malthael was really helping your team stay in the game with his double soaking. He was just so fast at getting double soaks, and then his engages.
Yep. Every we would all 5 come to a decision on what we wanted the next picks to be, and then we sort of did a really quick draft right before the game started, and we kind of got every character we wanted. Like, it was like, oh, Malthael's still up, get that. And it was, Diablo's up, all right, get that. Malfurion's up, all right, get that. Like, we just went down the list of like what our best characters were, and we just kept getting what we wanted, and it felt really strong.
That was, it was a really good performance, actually. I was trying to pay attention to the score, and like in a matter of like a minute or two, it was just like, oh my God, this is how it's going to end. It's like, oh, right, there's only one objective. It's going to be game over, right? Really well played.
Thank you.
Shrines, I'm going to touch on it briefly. I mean, I think that's another map that definitely could have went either way. Both teams had great fights. They just seemed to want that map a lot more. Thoughts on it, briefly?
Shrines we wanted. We really wanted to play Shrines. Shrines is a very good Diablo map. So I was pretty excited to get Shrines. We knew our strategies going in. We didn't do them as well as we've done in the past or practiced. So that's why we were kind of struggling getting into late game. And then we made just a really bad decision to try to run at them at the end. That's the decision I said we didn't make in game 3, when we could have chased them down Alterac, chased them down mid. I think it was towards the end of the game. We were going to leave our OBJ and try to chase them mid, and we said, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go get Boss. And then Boss ended up getting on their core and winning us the game, right? So we learned from game 2.
Well, again, let's talk game 3. I mean, you guys seem to get what you wanted again in your draft. They had an advantage for a while, and then and thank you for the follow, by the way.
You're welcome.
And but in the end, that double Boss play with the Ragnaros just keeping the waves pushed in, and then you guys got a couple of key kills, and it's like, hey, they have no armor on their general. Let's just end the game, is what I'm guessing was the call, because you guys just marched in and finished it.
Yeah, it was, we got the 1 kill, and it was either play for the memes and get OBJ and wait for OBJ to win, or just run mid and win. And I have to catch a flight tomorrow, so I said, let's just run mid and win, please, so I can go to bed.
Makes sense.
And then we ended up, I felt really strong. I think we were weak pre-10, which is obvious.
Yes.
And then as soon as we got Lava Wave, that's when we kind of stabilized. We stabilized after Lava Wave, and then got our waves where we wanted them and kept them where we wanted them in camps. And I think our camp timing was really, really good.
Oh, it was a pleasure to watch.
For sure.
Like, if anybody, people should watch that game, right, and watch how you guys played for your camps, right? Because
it felt like I think we had 2 people on camp at all times, like just watching the icon and waiting for it to pop up, and then we were on it.
That's the key to that map. I mean, it's one of the keys to winning that map, but It's all about that one camp. It can do so much for you.
I agree. Yes, sir.
Like I say, really, really nicely played. I'm sending you to casting the Nexus division. I've cast some. So it was really a treat to cast and to watch you guys perform in action. So I want to thank you guys for that.
Thank you for casting us. Yeah, always appreciated to have a caster.
Oh, for sure. Right. And from what I'm seeing from the Nexus division, I think this might be a division I might keep my eye on and try and be a part of, kind of thing, and pick up more games just to see how the division is going to unfold as we get into later weeks.
I would appreciate it. Keep an eye on us. We're definitely. I think we're poised to. We've done a couple scrims around this division, and I think we have a chance. I think we have a pretty good shot.
Awesome. Well, on that note, how about I'll let you have your time to do your shout-outs, and then I'll let you go celebrate with your team.
Thank you. Yeah. Initial shout-outs, obviously NGS for giving us a platform to kind of play competitively. Shout out to you, Sparhawk, for casting. Shout out to ReGen for letting me join their team, basically, for this season. I kind of jumped ship from CCS last season to kind of make a run to the upper divs, so I really appreciate them kind of giving me a home with a different in a different home from what I'm used to. Shout out to my teammates who, we had a really rough preseason, and then over the last about week, we really clicked. We really hit the ground running, and I think we've really shocked ourselves with how well we're playing. And good night to Corey, and shout out Valk's mom. I mean, the other meme shout outs, I guess.
Exactly.
And then shout out to the enemy team for one hell of a series. I hope we gave everybody a good show.
I think you gave them a great show. I expect a lot of people are going to be watching and wanting to see how well both teams are going to do, because I think Daddies has a future. Really exciting series to cast, really exciting series to watch.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
I'm not going to tie you up much longer so you can catch your plane. I have a cat telling me it's time for bed anyway, so I have
a flight in like 9 hours, and I haven't packed for it yet, so I'm in trouble.
Well, I guess you're busy for the next hour and a half.
Oh yeah.
All right, my friend. Well, you have a great night, and take care. And I can't wait to see what you guys do as the weeks progress and we get into season 13.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Like I said, keep an eye on us. We're going for it.
I will do that. All right. You be safe and have a safe flight.
Yes, sir. You all have a good night.
Thank you. Bye. All right, everybody. So that's going to do it for the second cast of the evening. Thank you for those who stay tuned and watch the games with me. I hope you enjoyed watching them as much as I enjoyed casting them. I want to do a shout out to NGS for their continued progression of keeping HOTS alive in season 13. Can't wait to see what happens in the future, and I think I can look forward to casting a few more Nexus games and seeing what teams can do. With that, I want you all to stay safe, take care, be careful, enjoy one another, respect one another, and I will see you on my next cast tomorrow. So, other than that, peace and good night.